all began for SENNA in the 1970s. I created the first professional makeup artistry line in Los Angeles, California. It was a time of change and expressing our individuality. We experimented more with different makeup colors and textures. Basic colors were super boring. Deep suntan skin was all the rage. Bronzers became so popular, and contouring and glow were all the rage. Bell bottoms were the pants of the time. And that was the continuation of the rebellious 1960s. These were my most popular colors of the 1970s. Hi, my SENNAistas, Eugenia Weston here, founder and creative director of SENNA Cosmetics. I am so excited to introduce my limited edition Decades Palettes to celebrate my 40th anniversary of SENNA Cosmetics. So in order to create the look of the 70s, I've prepped my beautiful model Kate's skin with a deep foundation and bronzer. I'm going to show you how to use the colors in a new way, and you're going to see these colors of the 70s decade still withstand the test of time. I prepped Kate's skin with a deeper foundation to emulate the look of a suntan, and I've glossed her lips in leather because the lips were very shiny in the 70s. So now we're going to start. In the 70s, we contoured everybody's face that sat into our chair. And I created Sandalwood, a reddish brown matte shader. We've been shading for decades, as you see. So what I'm going to do is use my contour blush brush, and we're going to contour away. This is such a gorgeous color. I created this rosy brown shade because it really worked on every complexion. It was so beautiful. And as I said, not one client walked out the door without contour. We were contouring, contouring, contouring. It's not new to SENNA, the contouring. I'm glad it's come back again for the new generation of makeup artists. We go down the sides of the nose, forehead, anywhere you want to do that correction on the skin. But isn't that a gorgeous contour? It is just that beautiful neutral rosy brown. Still withstands the test of time. You're going to love using this every single day. Then we created, to enhance the warmth of the skin even more, because we were so suntan, we love being tan, I created Honey Nectar. This is a warm matte peach. So I'm going to take that and then smile. We're going to put that right on the apple of the cheek. Isn't this so pretty? A little across the nose. Look down, even a little bit on the eyelid. And see how the warmth is coming out in the skin even more? Again, we wanted to look so tan during that time. Isn't that pretty? In the 70s, you could really only purchase eye makeup in drugstores or department stores, and it was pretty basic. I wanted to create colors that were unique and really brought out the person's personality. That's why this palette is called Free Form, because it was a time when we wanted to be individuals in the 70s. We wanted to express who we were. So I created these colors that were very unique and different. One of my best-selling colors that I created in the 70s was Old Ivory, and when I brought out Old Ivory, I would apply it to clients and they would go, I don't have any eyeshadow on. I don't see the color. Because everybody was so used to having colors like blue and greens and silvers. I don't see an eyeshadow, and I said, this is part of the new look. This is part of sculpting your eye. So Old Ivory was used as a canvas. It's a precursor to your eyeshadows. So look down. So this is the first shade. Look at how clean and beautiful that looks. And we're building an eye, and when you build an eye, you have many stopping points. So this was really a new experience for our customers. The next shade that I'm going to be using is Sago Palm. There were greens and there were blues, but there was not a green like this. This yellow-green matte was really an exciting color. And I always feel that greens are pretty neutral. So we're going to take that and we're going to put it as an accent in the center of the lid to really open up the eye. And it really enhances all the warm tones of her skin tone, the tan look, and the glow that's in her skin. So I love this color, and we used it on everybody, and everybody loved it. It really works on so many skin tones, but it's so pretty and it's fresh, and it really says summer, I think. I created colors that look like skin, and it was very hard for clients to get used to that, but eventually they did because they really saw how beautiful it looked. So we're gonna take a firm brush. So we're gonna take the Brazen Bronze and put it in the inner corner of the eye. Look at that. And I'm going to also put it on our cheekbones, because again, we want to be so tan that any kind of bronzing that we could get our hands on, we would put it everywhere. So we're going to take that with my finger and bronze her cheekbone up as well. And of course, highlight is so big now, we can put it on the décolleté. Isn't that so fun and pretty? Such a great color. This is a great stopping point, but we're gonna go on. The next shade is Mace, a spicy color. Oh, this was so popular. We love this color. Shade that crease. Again, these warm, beautiful colors that really enhance the tan look. And it really complements the Sago Palm, the Old Ivory. Extend it out. These are very rich pigments. These are all matte shades except for the Brazen Bronze. So you're getting all your beautiful, soft, velvety finishes with this color. Oh, is that so pretty? Then I'm going to switch brushes. Now look up at the ceiling, and I'm going to take Mace and go underneath the lower lash line as well. Just the tip of that brush. Warming up the skin with these beautiful colors. It's like a sunset. Next, I'm going to use cinnamon wine. Now, if you've seen, I've done this makeup with this whole entire palette. You use your imagination. You can put this all over the eyelid and highlight with this all over the eyelid, and contour with this, cinnamon wine. I mean, there is so many looks to do. I can only do one for you today, but you need to use your imagination and do a ton of looks with this palette. I just wanted to show you how every color looks. Now, cinnamon wine was one of my ultimate best-selling colors, and I have clients to this day wanting that back. So it's back, clients. You're gonna love it. So I'm taking cinnamon wine. It is a browned plum, rich pigment, gorgeous, gorgeous. Look at how gorgeous that pigment is. We're gonna get right into that crease and really deepen this whole socket, like for a smoky plum look. It would be so gorgeous, and then dabbing that Brazen Bronze just in the center of the lid. Oh, it'd be so pretty. Okay, let's do that. This is our angle shadow brush, and it goes right into that socket and blends that color perfectly. So I want this to be pretty strong. We came out of the 60s, so you know, we still have some of the techniques that we did, especially that crease that Twiggy used to use. And we put that on, and I still want to accentuate that crease. And then I'm going to take it around to the lower lash line. Look up. Now I'm just taking a brush and blending. I need to add a little more over here on the top lid. I feel like I'm painting a watercolor. This is what this reminds me of, these kind of colors. So pretty. And there you have it. 1970s colors done in a new way. I love this time because it was the beginning of my career, and I am blessed to have such a great career in this makeup industry. And I'm so amazed how these colors really still withstand the test of time. So play and enjoy 70's Decade Palette Limited Edition Freeform.